morning, everybody, on this lovely day. I am so excited for this video because we are locking in for the rest of 2025. If you're anything like me, this is something I've been telling myself I was going to do. It is currently the beginning of November, and I told myself at the beginning of October that I was going to lock in for the last 3 months. And guess what? Things happen. Plans don't go the way that we want to all the time, and that's okay. It doesn't have to always be exactly how we want it, but we can make the most of what we have left. So for these next 60 days, I am locking in, and if you want to join me, by all means join me, because this is something I need to do to get back on track to where I want to be in 2026. So I'm currently heading to my Pilates class, and then after that I'm just gonna prepare for this lock-in. I'm gonna go through my goals with you guys. I'm going to show you guys kind of my plan of what I want to do to be more disciplined, because I realize I don't need motivation. I need discipline. I need consistency, because motivation will only get you so far, but discipline is going to carry you to the finish line every time. Back from the grocery store about an hour ago, and I just ate a whole pint of butter pecan ice cream and watched some Netflix because it's like 2 p.m. at this point, and after going to the grocery store I was just so tired. I just needed to sit down for a minute. Going to the grocery store takes so much energy out of me. I noticed that when I go at like 9 a.m. that's my prime. Like if I go to the grocery store like first thing in the morning, it just sets my whole day up for success because there's nobody in there. I can just get my groceries, get in, get out. But if I go midday, like noon to 1 p.m., it's gonna be a whole, it's just so much. And I get very easily like overwhelmed. So I just realized I needed to start going earlier if I just want to, you know, have a more relaxing shopping experience. But anyway, I just got all my groceries. I usually meal prep for the week, and when I say meal prep, I mean I usually make batch meals. Like this week I want to make an alternative spaghetti. It's gonna be like creamy tomato sauce, and then it's gonna be like the spiral noodles with ground beef. So I'm making that, and then just some salmon, because I've been in the gym very consistently, honestly, for the whole month of October. I went at least 5 times a week, and I'm trying to redistribute my body weight. So this is what we're working with currently, and I'm just trying to get my midsection a little bit more, just a little bit tighter. That's all. I just want to be more toned in my stomach and my leg area. So doing that requires a lot of protein. So I've been eating very protein heavy meals, like a lot of ground beef, a lot of salmon, a lot of Greek yogurt smoothies and things like that, to get that extra protein in. And so that's what I'm going to be cooking today. I usually only cook 1 day a week, because anything more than that is just too much for me. The week is already hectic, busy, overwhelming, exhausting. So why would I just like knocking it out on Sundays or Saturdays, so I can just knock it out, have the food for the whole rest of the week. So I'm about to do that. Let me get to cooking so I can just get this over with for the week. I do not feel like cooking at all right now. At all. And I have to do the dishes because I did not clean them last night when I was supposed to.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. It's too long for a nigga so cheap and your flex OD, your sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Way they hitting you, the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and not silent. Through the Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the wise is.
Okay guys, I just finished wrapping up doing the laundry, washing the dishes, all that stuff. And now we're gonna talk about goal setting for the rest of the year because it is not too late. My biggest downfall that I'm noticing about myself is my carry through needs some work. Let's just say that. Like, I need work on carry through and following through on what I say I'm gonna do, discipline, consistency, getting up when I don't feel like getting up. And these are things that I'm realizing that I have to nip this in the bud now before this develops into a worst habit. Like, I realized that my 20s and just being a young person, this is the time when you can literally, I feel like any age, I feel like it's not even age relative, but I feel like especially when I notice that a habit's starting to form, I want to do the best that I can to make sure that it doesn't perpetuate, that doesn't grow and become a bigger problem. So that's why I'm really noticing that, like, I have these tendencies of just waking up whenever I feel like waking up and starting something and then quitting. And because I'm seeing these characteristics that I'm not proud of, I want to do something about it. So one thing that I realized is I feel like I don't have to become someone else to be that dream version of myself. I already am that. I just need her habits. I just need the habits of the person who I envision in my head, the person who I see 5 years from now or even next year being successful and having that life that I want to live. I am that person currently. It's just those daily actions that I know that that girl does. I don't currently do those. So in order to kind of get to the point where I am working towards that life, I'm instilling these habits that I'm about to go through just because I feel like it is crucial to stepping into that life that I want for myself. I'm gonna first go through all these habits that I'm going to implement for the next 60 days, and then I'm gonna show you how I put it together on a 60-day habit tracker just so I can physically see all of the things that I'm doing and really track my progress. So the first one, getting up at a consistent time every day, and this is something that I have struggled with for a long time. I feel like ever since I got out of school, I have not been able to get up at a consistent time, and that was over 2 years ago. I wake up at 8. One day I wake up at 9:30. One day I'm waking up at 11, like on the weekends and stuff. Like, it's just not consistent. I feel like it throws my days off all the time. So the next one is having a super solid night routine. Like, I really want to be sure that I go to bed at least by 11 and that I'm not on my phone scrolling up until I'm about to head to bed, just because I just want that last hour to be a wind down. After a very chaotic day, I just want an hour just to decompress and maybe like journal or maybe read a book. Like, I just need to get in the habit of not looking to my phone to stimulate me, but right before I go to bed, I want that to be time to really reflect or really decompress. And I just have not been making that a habit at all. So that's why I'm gonna try to do it for these last 2 months. And also something that ties into this is just planning the next day the night before. And I do this sometimes, but very inconsistently. And the reason why I need to start doing this is because I am the type of person, I get so overwhelmed. Like, my mind, I don't know what it is, but like, if I just wake up one day and I didn't plan anything out, I'm just paralyzed by knowing I have so much to do, but I don't know where to start. And that's just like the worst feeling when it's like, okay, I have this, but it's like all scattered in my head. And it's just hard for me to like just start somewhere because I just don't have it like written out. And I think something that would help that a little bit is if the night before, which I do this sometimes, I just need to do it way better. Just like writing out, okay, this is the first priority, you need to make sure you have this done. Or even doing it for the week and being like, these are my top 3 priorities for the week, just so I know what is the priority that I need to focus on, and then just knocking things off the list. The reason why I put positive affirmations on here as well is because I personally have been really struggling with a really negative mindset. Like, the way I talk to myself, the way I think about myself, the way I feel about myself has been very self-deprecating and negative. And I feel like it's been that way for a long time. And I feel like the environment that you create in your head transpires into your reality. So I'm just really working on cultivating a positive mindset, telling myself I'm beautiful, I am confident, I am consistent, like just telling myself everything that I want to be and who I am. And I honestly feel like the more that I pour into myself and the more that I show up for myself in my head, I'm gonna start doing that in real life too. So that's why I'm really trying to make it a priority and a focus, just to speak life more into myself. And I'm not gonna make this like a huge thing, like I have to do it for like 20 minutes a day, like maybe in the shower. Like that is something I have been doing lately. Like in the shower, I'll just go through things like, Christina, you are beautiful, you are powerful, you are strong. Like just in my free time, or when I'm just doing something else, and just kind of stacking those two habits, because it's so quick, but I feel like it can make such a lasting impact for the day. And that's something I want to get way better at, and hopefully I start noticing a difference in my outside environment from doing that. So the next one is 5 days in the gym. The gym has honestly been the thing I've been the most consistent at, I want to say, for the last couple months. I think that's because I've been really using it as an outlet, and it's been something that it makes my body feel good. It just relieves a lot of stress for me. So it's something that has become honestly kind of easy picking up. Okay guys, so this is the habit tracker that I created on Excel. Basically, I just put the top habits that I want to implement for these next 60 days. And every day I just go through the checklist and check off the ones I completed. And I find this very helpful because it helps me notice trends with my habits, areas that I need to work on, things that I'm actually really good at. And this helps me build motivation and figure out things that I need to improve on more. Also in the top corner, I just included some goals that I have for the rest of the year. But let's get to my night routine. Okay guys, so I'm about to call it a night. Honestly, I just got ready for bed. I put on my diffuser, had a nice relaxing end of the night, and this is night 1 of starting my night routine off to a good start. So hopefully I see a difference in tomorrow, just feeling way more prepared for the day. Also, I made my lunch for work tomorrow, which I never do that ahead of time. Like I always make it the morning of. So just doing the little things to like be better prepared for tomorrow, like laying out my clothes and doing that. It sounds small, but I feel like it's gonna make a big difference. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also got some stretching in. Guys, if you guys don't stretch before bed, just try it, because honestly, I go to bed feeling so much more relaxed, and it just feels like, yeah, I just feel more relaxed, and it's such a good little thing to just to do before bed. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.